YouTube, what it do? It's your boy TWV. Checking in for episode 24 of 40 Years of WrestleMania with TWV. This episode takes us to WrestleMania 24 at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida, making it the first WrestleMania to be held in the state of Florida. This event featured wrestlers from the promotions Raw, SmackDown, and ECW brand divisions. It also was the second WrestleMania to be held outdoors. The first one was WrestleMania IX in April of 1993, and Kim Kardashian served as the host of this event. So this event was definitely lackluster compared to the year before at WrestleMania 23. I only like 3 matches on this card. One's an honorable mention. Uh, but this did have one of the best all-time set designs. WrestleMania 23 going forward, like they try to one up the set design every year, and every year had a better and better set design, in my opinion. Some stand out as all timers. This one stands out as an all timer one. This one was just beautiful. WrestleMania 23 is an all timer for me personally. If you watched the video yesterday, you know how I feel about WrestleMania 23. WrestleMania 39 had a great stage design when they went to Hollywood at SoFi. And WrestleMania 40, because I was physically there and on TV, it looked beautiful. The XL, like the 40-year anniversary, like those are just some stage designs that come to my mind just out the gate of just all-time wrestling stage designs. But let's not get long-winded on that. Let's get into the actual set design of WrestleMania 24. So the set design for the entrance stage was at the north end of the stadium. It consisted of another steel structure with various video screens hanging from it. The steel beams for the structure were custom built in Belgium and shipped over to Orlando. According to WWE Magazine, the amount of pyrotechnics used will be 10 times that of the amount used on Raw. Without the restriction of a roof, the pyrotechnics for the show shot at as high as 2,000 feet as compared to WrestleMania 23's height of 150 feet. The fireworks were set off from boats and one of the lakes nearby the stadium. WWE has been said to have spent an estimated $300,000 on fireworks alone. The attendance for WrestleMania 24 was 74,635. With the Citrus Bowl's locker rooms on the south side and the entrance set on the north side, a tented 4,000 square foot mini city outside the north end served as the show's backstage area and included air conditioning, trailers, VIP areas, showers, and restrooms. As a consequence, the road next to the north end zone, West Church Street, was closed down until the day after the event. Numerous other roads were also closed to allow trucks and forklifts to move the mega equipment in for the event. The ring itself was built on the 50-yard line of the Citrus Bowl to get a best view for fans. Heavy-duty plastic flooring had been put over the field to protect the turf, providing seating and serve as the steel structure's foundation. Development on this set began in the middle of 2007. The building of the actual set began in the middle of March of 2008. 100 people worked 16 hours a day to construct this set for the event. The construction finished on March 29th. WrestleMania 24 was the first WrestleMania event to be filmed in high definition. It also was the first WWE show and sports-related title to be released on Blu-ray disc format for WWE home video. So, just a little backstory of WrestleMania 23. Not just a little backstory of WrestleMania 24. But with that being said, let's get into the matches. So the first match that I did thoroughly enjoy was the retirement match for Ric Flair. I haven't watched any of Ric Flair's other matches outside of a WrestleMania scope. This could be Ric Flair's best WrestleMania match. Between that and the one with him against the Undertaker a couple years before. Flair was like 60 at this time. He kind of fake turned back the clock. He had a great match. Shawn Michaels could carry a broomstick to a great match. Like he's Mr. WrestleMania for a reason. And just the storyline of Ric Flair just dodging retirement every time he had a match, like that was a thing. Like Vince McMahon was like, if you lose a match, like from here on out your career is over, and he just kept dodging retirement by roll-up pins, disqualifications, you name it. And it finally came down to Shawn Michaels having to be the one to go take Old Yeller out behind the barn and put him out of his misery. At the time, Ric Flair did go into the Hall of Fame the night before, so he was the first superstar ever to go into the Hall of Fame and still be active until the next day, of course. And man, it was a thing of beauty, just the in-ring work and the storytelling and like the ending of the match where Shawn Michaels like he said in an interview, like, he went off script, and I'm sorry, I love you thing was just like, personal feelings. Like, he was in the business with Ric Flair for a long time. That was Triple H's mentor. Not legacy, evolution, and it had to hurt to put your hero out like that, but it was wrestling cinema inside that ring. Flair got a beautiful ovation, and then he walked off into the sunset. Let's put asterisks around the sunset. So, on the WWE standpoint, he walked off into the sunset. We're not going to talk about where he basically almost died in like 2020, 2021 when he had his final match on pay-per-view. I watched that not too long ago. It stunk. So, with that being said, let's get to the next one. The honorable mention of the night is the WWE Championship Triple Threat match between John Cena, Triple H, and Randy Orton. And it is an honorable mention because it was a little underwhelming. These three are some of the biggest superstars at the time, and they left me wanting more. They only had 15 minutes, maybe 15 and a half. And the ending, I like the ending of the match. The ending of the match was beautiful. Like, Triple H reversed the AA into a pedigree and went for the pin, and then Randy Orton came through with the punt kick on Triple H and stole the pin on John Cena and retained his title. But I feel like we could have got a lot more out of the match, so it is a honorable mention. It's crazy though. It's a 4-star match, but it's an honorable mention because it's like, damn, it just left me wanting more. So I can't really stamp that flag like, hey, you need to go watch this. It's a great match, but it just left me wanting more, and that leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Pause. But with that being said, let's get to the next one. The final match I enjoyed on WrestleMania 24 was the main event of The Undertaker versus Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this is easily Edge's best WrestleMania match. Like, him and Undertaker went out there and pulled out all the stops. I seen in an article that they had Flair and Michaels as the best match of the night. That's up for debate because Edge and Undertaker went out there and went crazy for like 25 minutes. And man, Edge really, I thought watching this, he was going to defeat the streak. And man, he was wailing on Undertaker. He really had Undertaker reeling for a lot of this match. And Undertaker, shockingly, won the match by submission. Like, he had to pull out the Hell's Gate after Edge speared him one more time and made Edge tap out. Edge was bleeding out of his mouth at the end. Like, it was a crazy sight to see. But man, it was an amazing match. Like, this is Edge's best match. Of course, this isn't Undertaker's best match because Undertaker's 2 best WrestleMania matches will come up in the next 2 WrestleManias. So with that being said, it's your boy TWV checking in and checking out. I'll catch you tomorrow for the next one. Peace.